Thank you, Michael. Welcome, everyone. Going back through last week's Colorado game, I was just overall pleased with the overall team effort, and really in every phase of the game. I thought Colorado came in with, again, I've said it, after a couple of tight losses and beating Georgia, and to me, a physical team. I really appreciate the way they play, defense, offense, how they've run the ball. Their defense, I thought, is always physical. And so I was pleased for us to match up well and to play physical also and to execute like we did. We had 2 penalties on the whole day, I think an all-time probably low for our program. Took care of the football in a very responsible way. Landry Jones, again, was just sensational. What was he, 14, 15 yards from breaking Sam Bradford's passing yards in a game and didn't even play in the entire fourth quarter. And 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. So, again, you can't ask for more. Ryan Broyles, again, was just off the charts with special big plays and consistency and route running, catching the ball, getting deep and getting behind people. Just had a career day also, setting the record for most yards in a game. And then I was really pleased with our running game. DeMarco Murray, Roy Finch, the 2 of them, and DeMarco was over 100 yards all-purpose again with the number of catches he had as well. So I just thought we had good balance. The guys up front, Ben Hayburn and Gabe Eichert up front really had good games. Our tight ends, again, James Hanna, Trent Rattery, really good games. Talked about some of the other guys. Defensively, very consistent. I thought we had the one bad play the whole day. The rest of it played great run defense, which is a staple of Colorado's, to run the ball. And then I thought our coverage was really outstanding. I thought the corners had a bunch of deflections. Jamel Fleming and Travis Lewis were our kind of players of the game. Jamel had a bunch of deflections anyway, so just really solid game along with the other guys. So I got better pressure. We up front and with some blitzes. And then, again, kicking game was really good. I thought Jimmy hitting all his kicks was big, and all our coverage was very solid also. So it leads us into the A&M game going down now to play Texas A&M. It's all of, with South Division games coming, it's, this is the first step in a big challenge going down there to play like it always is. So, but as I said on Sunday or Monday, it's an exciting challenge. That's what you're in a good league, and you're going to go on the road every year somewhere. So it's, our players are, going to focus on having a great week of practice to make sure that when we go down there that we're hopefully on top of our game and as prepared as we can be.
What's your thoughts on a little unusual playing you 3 Final Four games on the road?
Yeah, I don't. It's it's how that works out or how that happened. But in the end, that's just how it is. So you might as well embrace it and go get them. So but in the end, I truly don't see the big deal in it, because no matter what, you're going to. Every year is different. You're going to play some on the road, some home, and why is this year any different than others? So. Just how it is.
Kind of unusual. Bo kind of changed the routine, apparently, of his guys because they hadn't played as well at home. Any routine change for you guys because of not playing as well on the road?
Well, again, I don't. What's our? I think we probably play on the road for the most part better than most teams have. So in the end, I don't see that being an issue. We always, from week to week, tinker a little bit with what we feel time-wise and how to use our time the best, and so.
Can't like a night kickoff on the road. Wouldn't you prefer a day game just from have to sit around a lot more standpoint?
I don't know. For us, we get a little extra, walkthrough, a little extra preparation. So we've been doing this for a long time, and we're fairly used to playing at night. So it's okay with us.
A&M offensively, with their skill set and guys they have, they present a pretty big challenge, don't they?
Sure, they've got a lot of good players. When you look at, Jeff Fuller outside, and now with Ryan Tannehill back there is excellent thrower and an athletic guy. Cyrus Gray got excellent speed. So sure, they've got a lot of good personnel and good talented guys spread around.
Does the offense change much with Tannehill in there? Is it basically the same offense they were running previous with Johnson?
Yeah, it's the same offense.
Why didn't Mosman Duke play?
Well, obviously, the last couple of games he's fumbled the football, and these other guys we feel have been more responsible with it and coming on, that they deserved an opportunity as well.
Tackling in space defensively, you've talked about tackling many times this year. Against Colorado, you guys had issues and things, but they always seem to tackle very well in that game. As the season goes along, they seem to be making progress in this area.
Yeah, I think overall our consistency is improving. In fact, you look at just Big 12 statistics and how we're playing, we're really playing pretty well and top of the league in most of those categories when you just compare those games. So we have been making some strides, more consistent, and hopefully that'll continue. It needs to.
Does A&M do anything similar to what Missouri did? Because Missouri had some success, it seemed like more maybe in the middle.
Well, they'll go out and go no back sets, as well. But anymore about everyone you play does that. So they'll have some looks that can look very similar to theirs. Sure.
Could you comment on the seems to be a unique chemistry between Landry and Ryan, the number of times that they hit things short and the accuracy with which they go deep?
Yeah, it's probably fair to say that Ryan have a good chemistry with about anybody that can throw the ball. So, he just has a way of beating. He's just so quick, fast, such a good route runner. He has all of it and the hands to go with it. So, and body control to go after the ball. So he's an obvious, attraction for Landry. But I've been pleased. I thought a bunch of the other guys, Trey Frank stepped up, had another big day. All our tight ends are, so we're going to more than just him. And DeMarco had a bunch of catches, and so I'm pleased with everybody that's handling the ball.
Did they work on things in the off season specific to what they're doing out here Saturday night? In terms, I know that everybody practices and everybody runs 7-on-7, but
Well, I'm not allowed to know what they did in the off season, so you have to ask them.
They don't even report to you?
They're not allowed to.
Tell you in
So
conversation?
you're trying to lead me down a path I don't need to be going. So you see those guys enough, you can ask them.
How did Finch grade out?
Really well. He, again, was very physical running. He's making people miss him. Really strong taking care of the football. So he did well.
You think he surprises people because he'll run so tough in between the tackles?
And now if you get up next to him, he's something more solid than this piece of wood right here. So he's put together.
Talk about the changes A&M's defense under DeRuyter. They changed schemes. They're trying to get a little better as they go. How much better they've got from the first of the season in the last few weeks?
They're playing well. They, they mix it, with their 3-4 front. They mix in, just some movement and some blitzes off of it, of course, to try and keep you off balance. But they're playing very disciplined, very good defense right now.
How's your secondary playing?
Really well. In this past game, I'd have liked to have seen, but again, some of it scheme, some of it, a week ago, there's some things that we know we can do a little bit better or change up to help them. So, but, they couldn't have played a whole lot better the other night.
Who will miss due to injury and who will play but is a little bit banged up?
Let's see. Casey Walker will not play. Ronell has a chance to play, but that's not a real strong chance. And who am I missing? Daniel is doubtful too.
Carter's fine.
Yeah.
How unique is it to have a center on your punt coverage team and be as active and as talented as Winchester covering kicks?
Yeah, James he's a great hustle guy, and how he plays. And someone was asking about putting him on kickoff, and he got dinged a year ago on that, and I'm not much on not having him in there, so he won't be covering kicks. But in the end, James does a great job. He just hustles, plays hard, and does a really good job with whatever we ask him to do, really.
Did you know he leads the nation in fumble recoveries?
It doesn't surprise me. Well, but who got the Cincinnati one was Hannah.
They're still giving it to
They're giving it to Winchester.
Oh, boy, I got to talk to James about that. I didn't know that.